I don't give a fuck. Pour another drink, I think this shit is filling up, yeah. I got what you need, but tell me, is it all enough, baby? Tell me what it might sometimes, I feel like I'm drugged like a dime sometimes. No juice, world lucid in my mind sometimes. Feeling stupid, loving you is like a crime sometimes, yeah. I be caught up in my mind, I be caught up in my mind, I be caught up in my mind. But I don't get no fucks today. Gas patch, strong, we rolling on.
We decided that we were gonna do another strawberry letter, just to keep the content rolling. So, if you haven't watched the other two, go ahead and go back and watch them if you want to.
They are.
This is it's on podcast wherever you get your podcast at. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. They do a strawberry letter segment where you can send in letters about getting advice or whatever. And it can literally be anything. I just scrolled through and picked a random one. And this is called My Tiny Husband. It's from 2017, if that tells you like how far we just like scrolled and went. So, all we're going to do is listen to them read the letter. Once they're done reading the letter, we'll react to it because, like I said in the other two, we don't want to take away from the actual Steve Harvey Morning Show. Their reactions are always really funny, but we haven't heard the reaction, the letter, or anything. So, yeah.
We could be wrong on what they're talking about. We don't know.
We could be wrong, or
somebody's embarrassed.
Steve Harvey could probably, his responses are really funny. So feel free to always go to the podcast and listen because I love them. So we're going to get into it. There might be an ad.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, now on this letter, thank you, nephew. On this letter, I think we need to do a slight disclaimer here to the parents. If you have children, young children in the car, and you don't want them to hear this letter, now is a good time to have them turn away or turn the radio down. Don't turn it off.
Turn away. Turn your head away, baby. You can't hear this.
We want you here when we come back with the letter. Yeah. Subject. My tiny husband.
Oh, we finna do all the Steve Harvey things? I'm gonna tell you what Gene Calhoun told me.
I'm gonna tell you what Gene Calhoun told me.
God, dog, y'all ain't supposed to believe what happened.
All right, can I finish? Can I go on, please?
I'm stupid on this show.
Yeah, he said that too. All right, subject, my tiny husband. Dear Steve and Shirley, first off, I want to say that I love my husband. He is the most kind and gentle man I have ever known. When we met, we dated for a year without having sex. We had never seen each other naked until marriage. Right there, you know it's not about Tommy. After we got married and before we started having sex, my husband admitted to me that he was smaller than normal, if you know what I mean. But my husband is the size of a 5-year-old boy. I have to read that again. My husband is the size of a 5-year-old boy.
Sure, that's a comma, not a picture.
Those were, yeah. Those, I just got it.
No. We got to read that line again.
I don't want to embarrass him like that, but it's not the size, okay? But it doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. But my husband,
where you get that from? I hate to interrupt this letter, but you just keep saying stuff. Where you get that from?
It's not. It's the motion in the ocean. Come on.
Who told you that, man?
That is a saying. It's not the size of the ship, but it's the motion in the ocean.
You throw a pebble in the ocean, don't nothing happen.
You throw a boulder.
Yeah, it's a splash.
Okay. But my husband is the size of a 5-year-old.
They didn't have to say it a third time.
Nope.
All right, everybody clear now?
That's
I'm gonna read
tough.
on. Those were his doctor's words, not mine, his wife said. Yes, we went to a doctor, and the doctor said that nothing could be done. We have been married now for 7 years, and I am frustrated as heck. I confided in my ex-boyfriend, and he has offered to help me out sexually. But I know my husband would be devastated if he found out. I am upset with the fact that my husband waited until I was deeply in love with him to tell me about his shortcoming.
Wow.
So, would I be wrong to get some action on the side every once in a while?
Yes.
I do love my husband, but I have needs. What should I do? Please help.
God.
This really...
So,
Get a toy.
you got a little taste of the show in that. Usually they just read the letters straight out and go. But as we can tell, this topic is a little different.
I want to listen to that because that's going to be funny as hell.
The fact that they read the line 3 times
It's
was so
messed
funny
up.
to me. But one thing is that the doctor said that. Like, could you imagine? I would be so ashamed. I would just, like, walk out with my head, like, down. Basically, your toe between your legs. Like, you don't want to talk to nobody.
Could you imagine hearing that? Like, he's going to hear that and be like, this bitch.
See, the thing about it is, like, I always feel like if, you know, like, this could be about you. This could be about anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So... I don't know. The fact that she confided in her ex-boyfriend, nope. Nope.
That's where issues start.
Nope. And then, should I get some on the side? No.
Are you dumb as hell?
Nope. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The thought she's even thinking that makes
it's like unloyal. But I guess that's why they say you gotta test drive it before you buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna go into detail, but you know what I'm saying.
You don't buy a car without test driving.
You don't buy a car without test driving it.
I mean,
So.
I did, but
I honestly think the letter was enough. I think y'all can do what you want with that information.
That wife.
The
is
only
in trouble.
react to it is like,
straight to hell.
oh gosh.
If somebody embarrassed me like that on the national radio.
Yeah, but nobody knows it's about you unless you tell them it's about you.
He definitely was vibing on the way to work and was like, he quit his job and beat her ass.
He was like, we were together for a year before we...
And we've been together
we've
7
been together
years.
7 years. And
my
doctor did say that to me.
And then he turned the car around and whooped her ass.
Oh, no.
The kids saw domestic violence that day.
Did they have kids? Did she say that?
I don't know. But if they don't, they never will.
They probably won't.
He might not be able to get the job done. Mm-hmm.
We'll never know.
Well, since the audience is supposed to be 18 over, supposedly. If not, stay.
No, it just said, like, viewer discretion.
Yeah.
It didn't say nothing like that. So.
Y'all gonna know by the title of this video.
That's all, folks. Make sure you go to the giveaway video.
Yep.
Do all that. It's up until the 2nd. That's coming up. So
that is what, Tuesday?
Yep. So y'all go watch it. But other than that, peace out.